Meow.
Hey everyone.
So we're ending the end of October and we've been working towards our second pre-alpha build update. So there will be a blog post on the website and we will announce it when we have more details on when it will be released and how you can access it. But for now, we're just going to kind of go through what features are going to be present in this build.
Sounds good.
Here comes
There's
Mikan. That's her NPC schedule.
Yeah, this is Mikan's daily event. So
Mikan came in here, and speaking of NPC Mikan schedule, that's going to be one thing that's going to be in the update is actual NPC behavior.
So one example of the NPC scheduling would be Mikan coming to your farm every day to pick up the crops that you'd like to ship. So she'll start off the day in the town, walk all the way to the farm, and you can see her coming across the bridge, and she'll walk up to the shipping container and open it up and then take everything that's inside.
And depending on whether or not you actually put anything in the box, she'll have different dialogues. So you better ship something every day, otherwise she'll cry. And you don't want to make Mikan cry.
Next we have both the exterior and interior building systems.
So in our old build, you were only able to build on the farm, and it was a very basic tile system, and we've kind of gotten rid of that entirely from the game. So now you'll be able to build on the farm just like you've seen in our building demo video that came out a couple of months ago, where you can be off the grid, you can rotate however you like, and you're going to be able to do that inside your house, in the town, and on your farm.
Yeah,
you can still farm in the game. We didn't take that out. You can farm.
Yeah.
But even though you can't farm, there are no seasons in weather. We do have the assets to all of it, but we haven't implemented it, which means you can grow corn year round. I mean, I say year round, but you're just going to be stuck in spring forever.
Yeah. The build will also include our cooking and crafting systems. In order to craft, you'll need to get your hands on a workbench, and then once you place that workbench, you can go through all the different crafting recipes that we have available and craft if you have the items necessary to craft. And then for cooking, you need to craft a range, right? That's the name.
I think it's like rustic stove.
Rustic
you need a
stove.
stove.
Yeah.
Or a cutting board.
Or a cutting board, yeah. You need a kitchen.
You
need a kitchen inside of your house, and once you have parts of that kitchen put together, you can open up the cookbook, and then we have two different modes of cooking available. We have a free cook mode, which lets you mix and match different ingredients that you have on hand to try to discover new recipes, or we have our recipe-based cooking system, which you would be able to get recipes from NPCs or through your own process of discovery. So
you are able to modify them though, so if you want to be really weird, you can add things like corn to your carrot soup, and what you add to it will affect how much health, how much stamina it will recover, and also how much it will sell for. And you can name these recipes your own custom names that will also appear in your little bag. And there is a feature where your saved recipe cards, you can kind of quick jump into them and it will fill up the ingredients queue if you have those ingredients on hand.
we will also have a version of the foraging system in place, so you'll be able to go around in the overworld and cut down trees to get wood and saplings that you can plant either in the overworld or back at your farm. We'll have mining available. There's a small cave that you can enter in the outskirts of town where you can mine away.
Boop. All of the resources do spawn
the
next day, so if you kill all the trees, they'll come back eventually.
Right. Our fishing system will be in place, however, only one of the lures will be implemented. Each lure that you equip to the fishing rod slightly changes the mechanics of fishing. The first one that we'll have in the demo is the most simplest version, which is just a small little bobber.
Charge up your cast, and then you just wait.
So there will be other versions of fishing to come in later iterations, but this will be what's in the demo.
There is going to be a very basic iteration of combat and some enemies that you can bop around. Like there's a little rock that scuttles away from you when you get close to it. He gets spooked and then he just runs away. And there are puzzles. There are no true dungeons yet in the game, and there's not really anything to explore beyond the limited overworld and the town. But we did put in you know, just a little bit enough to do to kind of tide you over when you're waiting for your turnips to grow.
So that pretty much wraps things up for what we wanted to cover with this video. We're pretty hard at work on this update. There's still a lot of work that needs to be done, and we're trying as hard as we can to
It's
not...
so sad.
Yeah.
Because it took us like 2 minutes to talk about it.
It did.
But it took like a couple of months to actually do it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're trying as hard as we can to not push this build back. I think we're leaning toward just removing content versus delaying the build at this point, because there are a lot of people that want to get their hands on it. So
It's been how many months since we updated it? People tell me, oh, I just downloaded it from, you know, the secret Discord channel. I'm like, stop.
yeah, don't
That's
play
from
it.
March.
I hate seeing people play
Yeah, it makes
so
me
it's
sad.
so embarrassing.
Yeah, it is sad. So keep your eyes peeled. In the next couple of weeks, we will be putting out a blog post with some more information on what specifically will be in and not be in the demo update, so you can kind of use that to gauge your interest on whether or not you want to try the pre-alpha. It will also have more information on when you can get it and where you can get it.
So thank you for watching, and we hope you're looking forward to our next update.
Yahoo! Thank you to all our lovely patrons who make this all possible. We're completely self-funded, so if you like what we do and want to support Snacko, please consider pledging. I've left a little link down below where you can see all of the cool perks you can get.